Good morning, everybody. Today we have lesson 4 in algebra, chapter 7, how to factorize the trinomial with coefficient of x squared not equal 1. Before we start the lesson, we have in the previous lesson how to factorize this question. X squared plus 5x plus 6, okay? So we said that we have two brackets like this. X squared, you can factorize it as x multiplied by x to put it here. And this 6 may be 1 by 6 or 2 by 3. So we will choose the two numbers that their sum, because we have plus here, is 5. The two numbers, their sum is 5. So we're gonna write 2 and 3 or 3 and 2. So one of them here, we'll put 3, and the other one here, which is 2. And because also this is positive, so the sign of the two factors must be like the middle term. So both are positive. Now check your answer. You will find that x by x is x squared, 3 by 2 is 6, and their sum is 5. Now we have our lesson today. If I have x power 2, but we have here a number like 3, okay, and here we have 8, and here we have 10x. What is the difference between this question and the previous lesson? The difference is the coefficient of x power 2, which is 3. Ask yourself first, can you take this 3 as GCF? Is this 10 and 8 can be divided by this 3? The answer is no. So we have a new lesson now, how to factor this trinomial, okay? So step number 1, to multiply the coefficient of x squared 3 by the third term, which is 8. When you multiply 3 by 8, it will be 24, okay? Now, consider that this question, like the previous lesson, write all factors of 24 as pairs, like 1 times 24, okay? And 2 times 12, and 3 times 8, and 4, and 4 times 6, okay? We don't have any other factors. Now search for the two factors. When you add them, because this is plus, so search for the two factors here. When you add them, their sum will be 10 without looking to the sign. You will find that 4 and 6, so we will choose them. So open two brackets and write here x, and also here x. Write 6 and 4. But before you complete, divide both by the coefficient of x squared, because we multiplied here by 3. So we will divide here both by 3. Don't forget this step, okay? Now the sign, like the previous lesson, because this is plus, so both are like the middle, so it will be both negative. Now simplify this one. You will find that x minus 2, because 6 divided 3 is 2, okay? And here when you divide 4 by 3, 4 is not divisible by 3, so you can put this 3 as a coefficient of x. It will be like this, 3x minus 4. Check your answer. If you find the product of the two factors here, you will find it 3x squared minus 10x plus 8. Okay, now another example. If I have 5x squared and here minus 9, and here we have 12x. First, ask yourself if you can factorize by GCF. No, because 5 is not a factor of 12 or not a factor of 9. Okay, so step number 1, to multiply the first by the third and write it here. 5 by 9 equals 45. Okay, and this is negative, so we search for the two factors of 45. Their difference is 12. Okay, so this 45 is 1 by 45. The difference between them is not 12. Not in table 2. We have 3 by 15. If you subtract them, it will be 12. So you can stop here. If you want to complete, you have also 5 by 9, but the difference between them is not 12. So we're going to choose the pair 3 and 15. Now open two brackets like this and write x in the first and x in the second. Okay, and the two factors of 45, which are 15 and 3. Okay, divide both by the coefficient of x squared, which is 5. So divide them. Don't forget this step, it's very important. Okay, and because this is minus, so the greater number will take the sign of the middle. So we will put the sign of the middle to the greater number here. Okay, it will be negative, and the second one must be opposite sign, so it will be positive like this. Now simplify, you will find that 15 is divisible by 5, so 15 over 5 is 3, and here 3 cannot be divided by 5, so you will write this 5 as a coefficient of x. So right here 5x, okay, and here plus 3. Okay, you can check your answer now. You will find the answer is 5x squared if you multiply minus 12x minus 9. Okay, thank you and good luck.